So the race for New York City's next mayor is getting more interesting by the hour. A new round of polls now show that the progressive frontrunner, Zoharan Mamdani, is quite clearly ahead. But there's also some level of skepticism that is being seen in some voters. Mamdani, the 34-year-old state assemblyman from Queens, leads the latest Manhattan Institute poll, with 43% registering their support. Now, former Governor Andrew Cuomo follows him with 28% of the support, and the Republican Curtis Silver is in the third position with 19% of the people backing him. A new poll from Victory Insight shows a striking 39% of the voters believe that Mamdani would be a threat to the city's future. About 26.5% have said that they would consider leaving if he's elected mayor. But despite of that, Mamdani continues to lead in most head-to-head contests, a trend that some analysts are calling is the Mamdani paradox, where a candidate remains on top even as many voters disagree with his policies. Now, Patriot polling survey found 62% of the foreign-born New Yorkers back Mamdani compared to 24% for Cuomo. With more than a third of the city's population born abroad, that bloc gives him a major advantage amongst the American-born voters. However, Cuomo leads 40% to 32%, keeping the race fairly competitive. Now, Mamdani's support comes largely from the younger and the predominantly foreign-born voters who are drawn to his call for expanded social services, rent freezes, and new public investments, and most importantly, to make New York affordable again. Now, these are some of the proposals that have energized the progressives, but this is leaving some of the fence-sitters a bit wary. Now, many voters appear motivated more by trust and change than by detailed policy positions, seeing Zoharan Mamdani as someone who can challenge the status quo. If he wins, analysts say that this could mark a big turning point in urban American politics, signaling that the voters are increasingly willing to choose bold change over cautious uncertainty or certainty. Now, in a related development, mayoral candidate Zoharan Mamdani is also facing some kind of scrutiny after a video surfaced showing him blaming Israel for the police violence in New York during a 2023 conference. In the footage, Mamdani spoke about his beginnings in pro-Palestinian activism. He criticized the American support for Israeli military and has accused the state of Israel of practicing quite clearly the policy of apartheid against the Palestinian people. Now, according to media reports, Mamdani has been a consistent critic of Israel and has described the Palestinian cause as a key part of his identity. His remarks have drawn some concern from some Jewish leaders who claim that this position could fuel hostility towards the Jews in America.
For anyone to care about these issues, we have to make them hyper-local. We have to make clear that when the boot of the NYPD is on your neck, it's been laced by the IDF. We're in a country where those connections abound, especially in New York City. You have so many opportunities to make clear the ways in which that struggle over there is tied to capital's interest over here.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.